And we get underway with Switzerland versus Belarus. Nice start. There's already a Swiss fighter down. It didn't take long at all. And we get the impression the Belarusians now will be looking to capitalize on that. Some swift move, and they're driven right into the corner. However, some nice move there from that Swiss fighter there, wearing the Eastern European armor. Going for a huge takedown, putting all his weight on that Belarusian, who is in any case gripping onto the list. Get a nice takedown there, but it's gone down himself. It's very, very unfortunate. However, it's gone. Now Belarusians are pushing themselves over. There's 2 against 1 here, and then you can see there's another fracas going on there. Again, pushing each other straight into the corner. So we go 2 against 1. So the Belarusians now working on the next, and there's another Swiss fighter there. I don't know where on earth he came from. Absolutely no idea, but it now puts the Swiss fighters in a great position. A huge kick there from the Belarusian. They're going to work on his leg, and the fight is stopped. The Swiss fighter came from. It certainly did seem like we get back in the action here, and the Belarusians will be looking to take down the Swiss fighter as quickly as possible. The Swiss grounded fighters moving out of the way there. Hacking away at the Swiss fighter's legs there. And I think that's going to be lights out for him fairly soon. Huge headshots there. Some great blows from that falchion. Some huge damage, and it doesn't seem that the Swiss fighter has anything to come back with at this point. Huge blow to the side there with the shield. Again, the shield could be as an effective weapon as a sword. And both 2 are tumbling down, leaving 1. And now he has a yellow card. Lead, which they have. We're now ready for round 2. And the Belarusians go charging forward as the Swiss, a little bit tentative in their movements, but very, very cautious now. You've got loose fighters in the middle here. They're going to have to go for each other at a certain point. Right shot there to the leg. And some nice charges there. Again, a Swiss fighter's down, and a Belarusian fighter's also down. This is very, very evenly matched at the moment. However, a halberd is coming straight in to that Swiss fighter, who's very, very athletic, but he's in a bad position now. He has his back to the Belarusian fighter, and he's going to find it very, very difficult to come out of. The Belarusians now trying to get those Swiss to the floor, putting all of his weight on top of that fighter. 2 against 2 here. That falchion, and in fact, the Swiss fighter has got free there. A small mistake there from the Belarusian fighter. Again, putting all that pressure when it starts to get really, really tiring at this point. As you can see there, and these Swiss fighters trying to break down these Belarusians. And it's so far not going so well for them. There's been some impressive work from that taller Swiss fighter on the left, who in fact received a yellow card earlier, and he's trying to pull down his opponent, but unless the Swiss fighter takes him down as well, and this puts them in a good position here. However, the last remaining Swiss fighter in the corner there will have to break free if he is to have any impact on the Belarusian they've got. Really tired out, worn down. You can see so little the energy they have left, but you have a difficult situation there, but you have fighters lying on the ground there, and to use them as a weapon would mean to force a trip. So again, the Swiss will want to get the Belarusian's arm off the list there. And more strikes going. You can see that the Swiss are really trying to work on the legs there, sweeping away the legs of the Belarusian. Opening up now, a nice headbutt there from the Swiss, smashing away at him. Some good thrust there, however, they've got to keep the Belarusian's arm away from this. They're breaking away slightly now. Nice chops to the head there from the falchion and from the axe. Getting some good kicks there, but again, the Belarusian puts his arm on the side of the list. It's going to be very, very difficult to get him off. This may, however, go down to a timeout. Huge shot there from the Belarusian. Nice response there from the Swiss fighter. You can see that he's got to get his shield up now. Can't take too many more of those blows. And you can see the tiredness setting in there from all these athletes. Huge shot to the head there. The Belarusian has to cover himself. But it's a question of energy now. They have one leg loose, and the Swiss have got to work together as a team in order to take out both of these legs and try somehow to get the Belarusian's arms off the side of the list. More headbutts there, thrashing in. Some great shots now. So they're just trying to wear down the Belarusian opponent. But of course, headbutting, it's a nice thing that they break him away from the list there. Headbutting made it as much damage to the person headbutting rather than the person who was receiving it. And we go through there, and now the Belarusian linking onto both of these Swiss fighters. I think this is probably going to go down to the wire here. This time will be called. And you can see there, the lack of movement from all these fighters is getting so difficult for them. How the marshals are just checking something there. They can see that the Belarusian's leg has been lifted. So the Swiss now need to pull him back if they had to take him down. Epic fight this. And Marshall just checking something to be set, but a huge kick there from the Belarusian, proving that this is far from over. A nice forward attack there from the Swiss. Again, massive shots coming down there. And it just makes you wonder how much more the Belarusian can take. Marshall's now probably seeing that this will come to the end. However, the Belarusian get a lot of support there from the fans. Huge support, in fact.
Time, stop fight.
And it is called time. So the Swiss will win that 2-1. It's some nice movement there for the Belarusians. Again, charging the Swiss against the list there, and there seems to be a great takedown there from Switzerland. However, again, the Swiss needs to capitalize on this moment now, and he does. And the Belarusian fighter is down. However, there's pressure straight away. And that's a great takedown, huge shot. But he also takes down the Swiss fighter, so it is going to be 1 versus 1. Some great effort there. The Belarusian trying to prize the Swiss fighter away from the list. And the Belarusian now taking advantage of the list being there. The tables have turned, and it is the Swiss who has hold of the list. He's going to be putting his weight on the Belarusian, trying to get him down. Massive shots there to the side. And the Belarusian trying to wear the Swiss fighter down. And that's some sharp moves, and the Swiss really has to use his height advantage, and that's a great takedown, and unfortunately he goes down as well. In this 5 versus 5 herd category, so far some nice rushes there from the Belarusians. And there's some good balance there shown by the Swiss team. We're getting some quite hefty clinches there. You can see there's a 2 versus 2 in the corner. And I think tiredness is going to set in for all fighters, really. You can see it's relatively inactive in terms of movement. There are some strong blows there coming out from the Belarusian. 2 have been taken out, and the Belarusian there is smaller than the Swiss. You might be able to take advantage of the fact that there are fighters behind the Swiss fighter who is gripping onto the list. And here now, this is a good opportunity for the Swiss fighter. A group push there. As you can see that Swiss fighter in the Eastern armor in in a push struggle there, and well, I think I'm not sure if he's actually got hold of the. Well, that's a great move there. Belarusians now fully in control of it, and it appears to go down to 2 versus 1. Great headbutt there from the Belarusian fighter, and we're going to have to see something pretty impressive there from the Swiss, and that's a good victory there for Belarus. Together, a bit of fight. He goes to 4 rounds.